Welcome to the deep dive. We take a whole stack of information, try and break it down, and pull out the most important bits of knowledge and insight for you. Today, we're diving into something pretty fascinating, maybe even game-changing. It's the world of AI tools. Our sources are making some pretty big claims about what they're calling a universal AI app. They say it's going to completely change how we all interact with AI.
Yeah, it's definitely ambitious. The materials we've got introduce this thing called EveryAI. And our job here, our mission for this deep dive, is really to unpack all these claims. What is it supposed to be? How does it actually say it works? And what kind of impact could it have? Especially around cost, time, and maybe unlocking creative potential.
Right. So let's get into it. Imagine just for a second if you could get access to basically every AI model out there, all from one single dashboard. And here's the kicker, supposedly at zero cost.
That's the core idea. It's a bold premise.
Yeah, the sources are really pushing EveryAI as the world's first universal AI app. And the idea is it solves those headaches we all have using, tons of different AI tools. Because let's face it, the AI landscape right now, it can feel a bit, overwhelming, can it?
Totally. You've probably got ChatGPT for writing stuff, maybe Canva's AI for designs, Google Gemini for, I don't know, brainstorming.
Exactly. And the list just goes on. But what's the common theme in the sources we're looking at? It's the money, hefty subscription fees.
And the learning curve. Each one's different.
Right, and constantly jumping between apps. It's a hassle.
So it really raises this big question. Is there actually a way around all that complexity, all that expense? And these materials position EveryAI as the answer. They claim it gets rid of the hard work, expensive fees, and overwhelming work.
Letting you just kind of reap the AI benefits.
From one dashboard, yeah. And crucially, without paying those monthly fees, you're supposedly not stuck with just one AI's limits anymore.
Instead, you tap into the combined power of, potentially hundreds of them.
Which sounds great in theory.
So, okay, the big question then is how? How does this universal AI app actually claim to do all this? Our sources lay out the simple, 3-click process. First step, log in, get into the EveryAI dashboard, which they say is intuitive.
Okay, step 1, log in. Simple enough. Step 2, search. And this is where it gets pretty wild. The sources say you can find any AI model you want.
They list a whole bunch: ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, Claude, Runway ML, Hugging Face, Canva,
Palm 2.0, Llama, DALL-E, Jasper AI, Leonardo AI, MidJourney.
Bard AI, Perplexity AI, Pika Labs AI, Microsoft Copilot, Agent GPT, Stable Diffusion, even Synthesia and 11 Labs for voice stuff.
Open AI Whisper too, and they say over 350 more.
And here's the really crucial part they keep emphasizing. You access all of these with zero cost and zero API needed.
It really is, because usually the way these things work, especially the powerful models, involves APIs, application programming interfaces. Right, that's how software talks to other software, and using those APIs usually costs money based on how much you use them. You need keys, you track usage.
Exactly. So the idea that every AI just bypasses all that or maybe absorbs the cost somehow, that's a major point. Anyway, the third step, according to the sources, is execute and profit. You just let it create anything you want.
Anything you want. Okay, so what kind of anything are we talking about here? What can it supposedly do?
Well, the list is extensive. Generating 8K motion videos, apparently even Hollywood-grade image-to-motion videos, 4K images.
Wow, okay.
Then there's business stuff, creating websites, funnels, e-com stores, designing products, logos, 3D box shots, branding kits, business cards.
It sounds like a whole marketing department in one app.
Kind of, plus developing talk avatars and AI influencers.
AI influencers, okay. What else?
Content creation.
Yeah.
Writing articles, ads, sales pages, email swipes, even flip books, and development stuff too. Creating software, text-to-code, custom chatbots.
Not just for websites, but they mention Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp chatbots.
Yeah, and AI assistant bots for different niches. Then you've got audio and video tasks. Voiceovers, cloning voices, speech to text, video to blog conversion.
Video to blog. Interesting.
Screen recording too, with voice overlay, supposedly no editing needed. Photo editing seems comprehensive: background removal, object removal, upscaling, inpainting, outpainting, colorization, enhancement.
So basically all the standard AI image stuff.
Pretty much. And audio mixing and mastering for up to 20 sounds.
Yeah.
Analyzing files, images, PDFs, CSVs, using what they call AI vision.
The AI vision.
Tailoring content to a specific brand voice, rewriting articles, plagiarism checking, and even detecting other AI-generated content.
That's a lot, a huge range of functions.
It really is ambitious.
And the sources say you just type a keyword or even use your voice.
Yeah, use a prompt, and every AI supposedly searches and activates the world's best AI models right inside the app, all without those API costs we talked about.
Which brings us to the value proposition, right? The savings and speed. This is another area where the sources make some pretty dramatic claims.
Oh, definitely. They provide these direct comparisons against some unnamed XYZ service. We can probably assume that's meant to represent, typical tools or maybe industry averages.
Okay, so give us some examples. What are they claiming?
All right, get this. Website generation. EveryAI. 20 seconds, zero cost. XYZ service. 15 minutes, $30 a month.
20 seconds versus 15 minutes. That's a big difference.
Huge. Image to motion video. EveryAI, 15 seconds, zero cost. XYZ, 9 minutes, $30 a month. Funnels. EveryAI, 30 seconds, zero cost. XYZ, 20 minutes, $30 a month.
It's the same pattern. Drastically faster, supposedly free compared to minutes or hours and a monthly fee.
Exactly. Audio generation.
Yeah.
8 seconds, zero cost for EveryAI versus 6 minutes, $30 a month. Articles.
Yeah.
5 seconds, zero cost versus 8 minutes, $30 a month. Logos. 25 seconds, zero cost versus 12 minutes, $30 a month.
Okay, what about the more complex things like chatbots or maybe e-com stores?
Same deal, according to the sources. Chatbots. EveryAI, 8 seconds, zero cost. XYZ, 15 minutes, $30 a month. YouTube video to blog post. EveryAI, 25 seconds, zero cost. XYZ, 12 minutes, $30 a month. 3D box shot. EveryAI, 45 seconds, free. XYZ, 20 minutes, $25 a month. Talking head avatar. EveryAI, 40 seconds, free. XYZ, 16 minutes, $45 a month.
16 minutes for an avatar versus 40 seconds.
That's the claim. And for bigger projects, an e-com store. EveryAI, 45 seconds, zero cost. 2 hours, $54 a month.
2 hours down to 45 seconds.
And an AI influencer video. EveryAI, 50 seconds, free. XYZ, 17 minutes, $65 a month. The point they're hammering home is that all those individual AI subscriptions really add up.
Yeah, they list some common ones like ChatGPT's $20 a month, Jasper $49, Canva Pro around $13, Claude $30, Microsoft Copilot another $30.
Right. And then the pricier ones. MidJourney at $60, Google Gemini also $60, and Leonardo Pro is listed at $229 a month.
Ouch. Yeah, that adds up quickly.
So the core argument is you could save thousands of dollars a year by just using EveryAI's supposed free forever access instead. And again, they keep repeating no API cost.
Yeah.
That seems central to their whole model.
Okay, so
They do. This is where it gets really interesting for anyone looking to, use AI for profit. The material stress that EveryAI supposedly comes with a free commercial license.
meaning what? Exactly.
Meaning you apparently get 100% ownership of anything you generate with it.
Sure.
So you can use it for your own business, sell services to clients, put stuff on marketplaces.
Okay. So do they give examples of people actually doing this?
Yeah, they provide a couple of case studies or
Yeah,
testimonials. First, there's a James K., described as an early member, supposedly had zero AI experience before, just used ChatGPT for fun.
Right.
He apparently joined EveryAI, did a quick 10-minute training, and then just started offering services on Fiverr.
What kind of services?
All the stuff EveryAI supposedly does.
Yeah.
Websites, funnels, 3D box shots, avatars, influencer videos, logos, motion videos, articles, chatbots, graphics, the whole list.
So he just used EveryAI to create samples.
Seems like it. Showcased the work, and even though his Fiverr account was brand new, the sources claim he got flooded with orders because the quality looked good and he could deliver really fast.
And did he make money?
Allegedly, yes. $953.23 in 3 days, working just 5-10 minutes a day, keeping 100% profit. The source material even claims hundreds of our members are dominating Fiverr, Upwork, and Freelancer.com.
Yeah.
Which is a strong claim.
Yeah, dominating is a strong word. Okay, who else? You said there were 2 examples.
The second is Sarah M. Story goes, she was fed up paying for all the different AI tools, juggling apps.
Relatable for many, I'm sure.
Right. So after joining EveryAI, she supposedly created content in seconds that used to take her 2 hours. And with 10x the quality, according to the source.
10 times the quality. Okay.
In just 1 hour, allegedly, she created a website, funnel, e-com store, product, content, 3D box shot, branding, logo, AI influencer, chatbot, ads, viral videos, and even integrated a payment gateway.
Wow, in 1 hour, that's incredibly fast, if true.
Yeah, and the story continues. Within 24 hours, her new business supposedly got over 1,600 free clicks, and her first high-ticket sale worth $2,997.
Almost $3,000 in the first day.
That's the narrative presented. Now, obviously, results like that, even with amazing tools, usually involve more than just the tool itself, Market knowledge, effort, knowing your audience.
Sure, sure. But the examples paint a very potent picture.
Definitely. And they use these stories to frame the larger opportunity. They talk about the AI market exploding, projected $683 billion.
Expected to be the biggest market by 2030, surpassing health, gaming, movies combined.
That's what the sources claim. And every AI is positioned as the key for basically anyone, entrepreneurs, marketers, designers, students, beginners, you name it, to get a piece of that pie without the usual high startup costs.
Okay, so that brings us to the actual offer. How are they positioning EveryAI in terms of price?
Well, this is where the marketing really ramps up. It's presented as this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The core financial offer is remarkably low, a small one-time fee. They literally say less than a pizza pie.
Less than a pizza for lifetime access.
For lifetime access, yeah, with no limits
Yeah.
and without the strain of monthly subscription.
Yeah.
The price advertised right now is $16 one time, though there are mentions of potential discounts, maybe down to $13 and some kind of $9.95 add-on,
$16 one time compared to what they say is the normal price.
which they state is $297 monthly. So the contrast is huge.
That's a massive difference, and I bet there's some urgency involved.
Oh, absolutely. Classic marketing tactics. The sources say the price rises in, followed by a countdown timer, the one-time low price, NDS when timer hits 0.
Right, limited time offer.
And also, every AI will close its doors once we reach our license limits. Create scarcity, lots of emphasis on not being left behind, don't let competitors crush you. Yeah, the drill.
Standard stuff. Do they throw in any bonuses to sweeten the deal?
Of course. Several exclusive bonuses with a claimed combined value over $9,997.
Whoa, like what?
First, an Every AI six-figure in 60 days live event, valued at $5,000, claims to give you a copy and paste system for making six figures in 60 days.
Okay, audacious.
Then Every AI 26-in-1 software tools, worth $1,997 apparently. Covers traffic, leads, funnels, marketing automation. Also, Every AI Turbo Bot Builder Pro, valued at $297 for unlimited marketing bots.
More bots.
Then an Every AI ChatGPT Blueprint, worth $1,397. A guide on using ChatGPT for online business, including 20 ways to make money with it. And finally, an Every AI Facebook AI chatbot builder, valued at $997 for messenger bots.
So a lot of extras bundled in, adding perceived value.
Exactly. And crucially, they stress there's no risk for the buyer.
How so?
It apparently comes with an ironclad 30-day money-back guarantee. The sources say if you don't love it, if you don't think it's worth its weight in gold, you just get a full refund.
Okay, so a safety net.
Yeah, and they reiterate, no experience, skills, or learning needed. And that the average member supposedly made their first sale the same day they started.
Same day sale for the average member.
Really?
That's another bold claim. So wrapping this up, this deep dive into the EveryAI sources really paints a picture, doesn't it? A tool aiming to make the whole complex AI world super simple, super accessible for basically anyone. Assuming these claims hold water, of course.
It definitely highlights this constant push we're seeing towards making powerful AI more accessible, democratizing it in a way. The core promise, having every AI model there ready to go without the usual cost and complexity, it suggests a potentially massive shift in how people could approach online business creativity.
So as you, our listener, think about everything we've unpacked today. You know, those staggering claims about saving time and money, the stories about James and Sarah supposedly transforming their income overnight. Maybe the question to ponder is this. In a world where AI keeps getting more powerful and easier to access, what does it really mean to have something presented as an AI genie, like EveryAI, offering unlimited wishes? And how might you personally evaluate such, well, extraordinary propositions as you figure out your own way forward with digital creation and making a living online in the years ahead? Something to think about.